Hello everyone, welcome to the next lecture. In this lecture, we shall see problems on HCF and LCM. Let us check the concepts and formula. We shall start with factors and multiples. If a number A divides another number B exactly, we can say that A is a factor of B. And in this case, B is called a multiple of A. It means, for example, there is a number 6. So 6 can be written as 1 into 2 into 3. Therefore, 1, 2, 3 are factors of 6, and similarly multiples of 6 are 12, 18, 24, and it goes on. These are all multiples. Okay, next we shall see highest common factor. This is also called as greatest common measure GCM or greatest common divisor GCD. Okay, we shall use the term HCF in this lecture. The HCF or the highest common factor is the largest number that divides two or more numbers completely. It means without leaving a remainder. There are two methods to find HCF for a given set of numbers, that is factorization method and division method. We shall see one by one. First we shall see the factorization method. Here we have to express each one of the given numbers as the product of the prime factors. Then the product of least powers of common prime factors gives HCF. We shall see an example to understand better. Find out the HCF of 36 and 54. Here you have to find out the prime factors for 36 and 54 separately. For 36, we can divide by 2. This will be 18. Again, we can divide by 2. This will be 9. We can divide by 3. Then it will be 3. So, 36 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. So, this is nothing but 2 square into 3 square. Similarly, let us calculate for 54. 2 times this will become 27. Again we cannot divide by 2, we have to divide by 3. This is 9 times, again 3, this will be 3 here. So for 54 it can be written as 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. This is equal to 2 into 3 cube. Here they are saying HCF is the product of least powers of common prime factors. Therefore HCF is equal to, let us take the least power among these two. So here among 2 the least power is 2 power 1. So between 2 square and 2 power 1, the least one is 2 power 1. Next, among 3, the least power is 3 square. So it is 3 square. This is equal to 2 into 3 square is 9, which is equal to 18. Therefore, HCF of 36 and 54 is 18. We can also calculate HCF by taking out the common factors between 36 and 54. Here if you see for 3, this is common. Here we can take only 2 numbers, that is 3 into 3. Similarly, for 54, 2 is only common. So here you can take 1, 2. Therefore, HCF will be equal to 2 into 3 into 3. This is equal to 2 into 9, 18. So HCF is 18 for 36 and 54. Okay. In other words, we can write the factors of 36 and 54 and find out which is common. For example, for 36, the factors are 1 is a factor, 2 is a factor, 3 is a factor, 4 is a factor. It means it can divide 36. And then 6 is a factor, 9 is a factor, 18 is a factor. Okay. Next for 54. Here 1 is a factor, 2 is a factor, 3 is a factor, 4 is not a factor. We cannot divide 54 by 4. Next, 6 is a factor, 9 is a factor. Next, 18 is a factor. Next, 27 is a factor. Among this, if you see, the highest common factor is 18. So that's how we have to find out the highest common factor. All other numbers are also common. That is 1 is common, 2 is common, 3 is common, 6 is common, 9 is common. But 18 is the highest common factor. So by this factorization method, we can calculate the HCF of two numbers. Okay. Next we can find out HCF through division method. Suppose we have to find the HCF of two given numbers. We have to divide the larger number by the smaller one. Now, divide the divisor by the remainder. We have to repeat this process of dividing the preceding numbers by the remainder. The last obtained till 0 is called the HCF. We shall see an example so that you will be clear. Again, we can take 36 and 54. Here we have to divide the larger number by the smaller one. That is 36 here and 54. 54 is the number, 36 is the divisor. So 136 is 36. The balance is 8, 1. 18 is the balance. Now we have to divide the divisor by the remainder. Here divisor is 36. Therefore again this will be 36. Here if you see 2 18s are 36. This is becoming 0. So the HCF is 18. So this is how you have to calculate the HCF based on division method. You can choose whichever method is easy for you, but the prime factorization method is quite common. Next, finding the HCF of more than 2 numbers. For example, if there are 3 or 4 given numbers, then we can find the HCF of all the numbers together. Suppose we have to find the HCF of 3 numbers, that is HCF of any 2, and the third number gives the HCF of the 3 given numbers. Similarly, HCF of more than 3 numbers can also be obtained. Let us see an example. Here we have to find out the HCF of 36, 54 and 63. So in this case, we know the HCF of 36 and 54 is 18. Okay. Now we have to find out the HCF of 18 and 63 to find out the HCF of all 3 numbers. HCF of 18, 63. Okay. We shall calculate by both methods. One is prime factorization. 18 is equal to 18, 2, 9, 3, 3. So this is 2 into 3 square. Next, 63, 3, 21, 3, 7. So this is 3 square into 7. The only common term between both is 3 square. Therefore, HCF of 18 and 63 is equal to 9. We can also try to find out this through division method. First, we have to divide the larger number by smaller number. 18, 63. So here you can see 3 18s are 54. 3 18s are 54. The remaining is 13 minus 4, 9. Now we have to divide 18 by 9. That is divisor by remainder. 18. So 2 9s are 18. Now it has become 0. So the HCF is 9. This is for 18 and 63. It means HCF of 36, 54, 63 is 9. Okay, this is how you have to find out HCF for more than 2 numbers. Next we shall see LCM. LCM of 2 or more numbers is the smallest positive number, that is a multiple of all the given numbers. The least number which is exactly divisible by each one of the given numbers is called LCM. Okay. We can calculate LCM through factorization method as well as common divisor method. First we shall see factorization method. Here we have to resolve each one of the given numbers into a product of prime factors. Then LCM is the product of highest powers of all the factors. Okay. Let us see an example to understand better. Find the LCM of 36 and 54. We have used the same numbers. Let us see. Here we have to find out the prime factors. 36 is nothing but 2, 18, 2, 9, 3, 3. Similarly, 54 is 2, 27, 3, 9, 3, 3. 36 is equal to 2 square into 3 square. And 54 is equal to 2 into 3 cube. Now, to find out LCM, we have to take the highest powers. For HCF, he took the least powers. For LCM, we have to take highest powers. LCM is equal to highest power among 2 is 2 square. Therefore, this is 2 square into highest power among 3 is 3 cube. These are all highest powers. For LCM, you have to take highest powers. For HCF, you have to take lowest powers. So this is equal to 4 into 3 cube is 27. So this is equal to 4 7s are 28, 2 4 2s are 8, 9, 10. So LCM is 108 for 36 and 54. Okay. Earlier we wrote the factors of 36 and 54. Let me write the multiples. Multiples of 36 are 36 into 1 is 36, 36 into 2 is 72, 36 into 3 is 108, into 4 will be 6 4 are 24, 2, 3 6, 3 4 are 12, 13 14, 144. And it goes on like this. Next, multiples of 54 are, this will be 54 into 1 is 54, next 54 into 2 is 108, next 54 into 3 is 3 4s are 12, 1, 3 5s are 15, 16. It goes on like this. So here if you see, the least common multiple is 108. So this is called LCM. Similarly, there will be other common multiples, but they will be higher than 108. So the least common multiple is 108. So this is how you have to calculate LCM based on factorization method. Next we shall see LCM calculation through common division method. This one is quite popular. We have to arrange the given numbers in a row in any order. Divide by a number which divides exactly at least 2 of the given numbers and carry forward the numbers which are not divisible. Repeat the process till no 2 of the numbers are divisible by the same number except 1. The product of the divisors and the undivided numbers is equal to the required LCM of the given numbers. I will show an example. This is quite simple. Let us calculate the LCM of 36 and 54 again. Here we have to divide common 36, 54. Add a comma between these two numbers. We can divide by 2 first. So this will be 18, this will be 27. Next, we can divide by 2 or 3. First we can divide 18 by 2, therefore we can keep 2 here. So this will become 9. Here we cannot divide 27 by 2, so we shall keep it as such, 27. Next, here we cannot divide 9 and 27 by 2. Next we shall take 3. So this will become 3, comma 27 by 3 is 9. Again we can divide by 3. This will become 1, comma 3. Again we can divide by 3, so that it is 1, comma 1. Finally, by this method we can get all the factors which contribute to the LCM. Therefore LCM is equal to product of these numbers, that is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 3 cube is 27. So this is equal to 108. So this is how we have to find LCM for more than 2 numbers. Even for 2 numbers you can use this formula. Next we shall see representation of HCF and LCM through Venn diagram. This is for understanding, but there will not be any problem based on this. Okay. We know that the factors of 36 are 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. And factors of 54 are 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. The common terms are this one, 2 into 3 into 3. Similarly here. So we can write this in terms of Venn diagram. So the first one represents 36, the second one represents 54. The common terms can be written in the intersection region. 2, 3, 3. For 34 the balance is 2. For 54 the balance is 3. So if you see here, the intersection region gives the HCF, that is 2 into 9, that is 18. And the product of all the 3 gives LCM, that is 2 into this 2 into 3 into 3, that is 18 into 3, that is 6 into 18, that is equal to 108. So through Venn diagram we can see how the LCM and HCF are represented here. HCF will be coming in the intersection region and the overall value will be giving the LCM, that is including the intersection region. This is just for your understanding. You can check for some other numbers also. Next we shall see the relationship between HCF and LCM. The product of two numbers A and B is equal to the product of their HCF and LCM. That is, when two numbers are given, we can find out the product which will be equal to HCF and LCM. Based on this equation, we will be getting some problems. They will give two numbers and they may give either HCF or LCM and ask to find out the other one. Okay, let us check for the example which we used. The numbers are 36 into 54. HCF will be 18 and LCM will be 108. Let us not solve this, you can check anyway. We shall check only the last digits. 6 4s are 24, the last digit is 4. Similarly here, 8 8s are 64, the last digit is 4. So this should be matching. Okay. Next, co-primes. Two numbers are said to be co-primes if their HCF is 1. Let us see an example. HCF of 32 and 27 is, okay, here if you see, 32 is equal to 2 power 5 and 27 is equal to 3 power 3. So there is no common term. In this case, the HCF is 1 because we can multiply this by 1 and this by 1. The common term is only 1. So HCF of two numbers, when it results in 1, then they are called as co-primes. So here 32 and 27 is a co-prime. Next, finally we can see HCF and LCM of fractions. HCF of a fraction is given by HCF of all the numerators divided by LCM of all the denominators. Similarly, LCM of a fraction is given by LCM of all the numerators divided by HCF of all the denominators. We shall see an example to understand better. Find out the HCF of 1 by 2 and 2 by 3. Here HCF is given by HCF of the numerators, that is HCF of 1, 2. This is equal to 1 because the common factor which is highest between 1 and 2 is 1. Next, LCM of denominators, that is LCM of 2 and 3. This is equal to 6 because the least common multiple of 2 and 3 is 6. Therefore, HCF of this fraction is equal to 1 by 6. We can divide both these numbers, that is 1 by 2 and 2 by 3 by 1 by 6, and this is the common factor. Next, what is the LCM of same two numbers, 1 by 2 and 2 by 3? So in this case, we have to take the LCM of all the numerators divided by the HCF of all the denominators. LCM of 1 and 2 is 2 because that is the least common multiple, 2. Similarly, HCF of denominators is 2, 3. The common factor is 1 only, so 1. So this is equal to 2. So it means both 1 by 2 and 2 by 3 have 2 as their multiple, and this is the least one among the all common multiples. Okay, with this introduction, we can start solving the problems. That's all for now. See you in the next video. Thank you.